sky so bleak and dry. We dig through rocks where secrets lie. Dead trees cast shadows cold and thin. Lifeless surface where we begin. Rocks, lasers cut through amber stone. In desolation's silent tone. Dust clouds billow in the air. Mining gems we're unaware. Shining jewels in barren land. Precious finds by weary hands. In a world so desolate, gems of hope illuminate. Silent whispers from the past, echoes in this rugged vast. Each stone tells a story true. In this harsh terrain we knew. Through the silence of the void, rocks engines we deploy. Mapping out this barren terrain, in search of garnet skies remain. Shining jewels in barren land. Precious finds by weary hands. In a twist and turn keeps us so alive. Nebulous bursts painting skies with you. In the cosmic play, a celestial debut. A genie bright calling us from afar. A beacon glowing like a supernova star. In the Stanton system we'll find our place, navigating the stars into open space. Floating through a sea of stars so bright, weightless dreams in the endless night. Press my hand against the glass so cold. Cosmic winds whisper tales untold. Solar flares paint the skies with fire.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? It's hump day today. Hope everybody's had a good week thus far. So tonight's plan, as I said last stream, we are going to work on doing some cargo missions, which would be a nice diversion from rock mining. Not that rock mining's bad at all, but gotta switch it up a little bit, right? Oh, let's get my game audio switched. Let's get this balanced out here real quick. There we go. Let's see, Zenny is gonna join us on stream tonight, so let's see. I started doing the phase 2 of the continuing on the Save Stanton event over in Pyro. I can say the cargo contracts are low risk. You just go to the station. If you do the defend the ship, it's doable. I did it with my Hornet all the way up until 5 of 6. Trying to get that last 6 one was just an absolute it was a nightmare. So I ended up doing one of the ground missions for that, and that worked. I was kind of beating my head against the wall. So if anybody is going to do the missions over there, when you're doing the defend the ship, it is a huge pain in the arse. Let me grab my raft here. Give me a second. Argo. There we go. So it's bugged out. So what you gotta do is you take the mission, you fly out to the closest point to it, because you can't quantum to the marker at all. So you have to hit tilde, type in quit, reload the game. It'll put you in the exact same spot where you left. and then you can quantum to the marker. So it's doable. It's a pain. So there's just no way around it. Get Zenny here. And then before I started stream, OBS decided to get rid of all my audio channels. Lucky me. Love that Love Struck paint. So we'll let that go there. Where is Zenny? Oh, there he is. So, okay, let's grab our missions. What do we got here for contracts? I want to do some junior stuff to get junior ticked off. And if we go to our rep, where are we at? Oh. Hey, guy, there you are. Let me go. Oh, yeah. It is. No, your audio's not. What the? Sorry, oh yeah, brought up OBS right before stream, and then I looked and none of my audio was coming through at all. Yeah. So for some reason, give me a second here, I gotta open up. Yeah, for some reason you're not coming through on Discord. Ugh, I'm gonna blame it on the Windows update because nothing changed. There we go, so it should be dual chat. Chat. I don't know why it gives me 3 Discord things in here. It's just ridiculous. You want to give me a test real quick? Okay, it's still not coming through. What the heck? Dual chat. Okay, let me grab Discord here. Settings. Video. Oh, set the dual chat. It wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulties. Wonder why it's not, Go to audio. Dual chat, main stereo. Oh, I wonder if it's... Give me a second, bear with us. Chat. Oh. Properties. Okay, try now. There we go.
Alright.
I made sure on my phone I take a picture of like all my settings.
Gotcha.
And we had 2 viewers drop out. Oh well. They're not hardcore. That's right.
I like the usual thing.
We do.
So you're junior rank?
I am correct. So let's see. Contracts.
So there's an 80k mission that's stemmed, the 108 stems, and we can only carry 96.
Yep.
That's the higher paying one. And that's way at the bottom of the scroll, at least on my screen. We're not quite way at the bottom. And then
Going
there was
to-
another one that was like 70 or 65K that was something else that was like 111.
Everest to Tessa Spaceport?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, accept
Unless
that.
you want me to, well, so I would just,
No, that's...
something to get us going. And
Appreciate it. No, no worries. I shared the contract. Let me know if you get it.
hasn't come in yet.
Try sharing it again. Sharing
Oh, you
is
don't have to
caring.
share with me. I'm happy just to help you.
I know, but
Okay.
we're both doing it.
All right.
I'll grab them
Wanna
up.
move them all over?
Since we get two of us, I probably figured we'll just, we'll go with this one.
You want to go
And
you want to go the far end with?
yeah, I can back her up real quick.
Okay. I will head to that, and I'll pull up the cargo if it lets me.
Sounds good. Oh, I'm stuck in the elevator. Oh, there we go. What the heck? I think I'm literally was stuck in the strut.
Oh no.
Okay, lower deck. It's been a while since we've done the raft.
Yeah.
Ask you to remember, it's not as responsive as the Super Hornet that I've been flying.
Probably, it doesn't fly at all like a space bird. It's a flying brick.
It is. So let's F4 and back up.
It's me in atmosphere.
Should be good. Oh, oops, if I put my VTOLs down. She ain't gonna get off the ground without VTOLs.
Nope.
What do you think of the paint? I think it's pretty sharp.
You know me, I'm partial to orange. But
I do.
the Joker would be very happy with this. Don't come any further back. You can come over quite a bit more. Come over a ship width, at least. Keep coming, keep coming. A little more. Keep coming. So you're lined up with the drone repair station. There you go. Now you can come down.
There you go. Engine's off. Jump out of the seat. This will be a welcome break from the viral missions. Oh my god. I was mentioning on chat, or when I started stream, the nightmare that you have to go through with having a quantum and then tilde quit, and then, oh my goodness.
Yeah, phase 2 is definitely a challenge to your patience.
It is.
But we got a cool little gun out of it, so.
Yeah. In that last mission, I got quite a bit of weapons. I probably would have grabbed more out of it.
Yep.
If I still wasn't getting shot at by the general security there. That's the hard thing. It's still trying to differentiate who's who and stuff, especially because I don't usually do a lot of PvP stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, over there's a couple guards that look like they could be, they go one way or the other, and they're both wearing armor, so it's trying to figure out who is who.
The one we got to leave behind. Is it
Yeah.
full?
Let's see, we are full.
Alright. Those who don't know, if you complete 75% of the mission, you still get paid for it.
Just a few.
The minimum threshold is 50, so I'm going to park these stems over here in the corner, get them off your elevator,
Sounds good.
and they'll just spawn eventually. But
On the edge of space we
Alright.
fly.
yeah, head over. See, I put on white today because I figured you were doing white today. I didn't think you were going to put on the expensive suit.
I know, we didn't
No, we're not-
accessorize.
We're not going spelunking. I could have just kept my orange on.
You could have. You still can if you want to go back and change.
Nah.
of dreams flow.
But see, the paint doesn't affect the interior, which is kind of a disappointment. Right?
Yeah, it's like the back when I was in college and down in the Twin Cities. There was this company that was paint. You get your whole car painted for $500,
Yeah,
and you can imagine what kind of a paint job that was for.
Earl Scheib. Random specials. Yeah.
And they would paint everything. Because one of my buddies had it done, and the paint job came out okay, but they don't do door panels or the hood under the hood. So you lift it up and you can definitely tell what's that hasn't fully been painted.
Yep. No, they're just taping it, slapping the paint on. It's great for if you're selling your car, but
Yeah, pretty much. Hey Uber, good evening. Yeah, we're gonna do something a little different. Zen was grinding out the pyro missions last night, and then I felt obligated to give it a try and got it done probably about half hour before stream, and it is a pain in the arse. Cargo stuff is good. The other missions, as far as excuse me, defending the target and stuff like that, it's bugged out, so you have to quantum to the closest spot or marker, and then you have to tilde quit and then jump back in, and then you can quantum to the excuse me, then you can quantum to the marker. Okay, let's grab the spaceport. Why is it giving me an invalid target? Clear. A second here. There we go. Yeah, it was a little painful. I'm glad to be done with it. The 6 of when you get to doing the last for the 6 of 6, it was just a swarm. It was ridiculous. Why is it not bringing me to the spaceport? That's gonna bring us HDMS.
you have to go down to the planet first. You have to hit the circle, the orange circle in front of you.
There we go. Yeah, I'm just getting the square on my HUD. Edmus.
No, I'm looking right at it. It's to your right. No, go down. To your right, down. No, you passed it up.
See, that's not showing up on my screen though. I see a triangle, right? So the only thing that's listing me.
Triangle. No, look for the circle.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't see.
I can see it on screen.
On your screen.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not showing up on mine. If you look at my stream, there is no circle.
I'm trying to look at your screen, but the stream's delayed.
Sure.
And we'll cancel your navigation.
Yep, I'm gonna try doing that again.
Okay.
It's telling me it's an invalid target.
For Tessa.
There we go. There we go. Up above. Stanton. We're going to Lorville. quantum bug.
Good fun.
Still the quantum bug. Okay, so let's shut her down. Power back on.
You didn't replace the quantum drive in this recently, did you?
I have not.
Okay. So for those of you who don't know, there's a current bug. If you swap the quantum drive out of your ship, it loses the navigation module, which will cause you all sorts of headache. So you'll have to buy another navigation module. So for right now, don't swap your quantum drives. That's how I know.
Right? Okay, it's still not. So let me jump to a different planet.
Okay. Jump to one of the moons or something.
Yeah.
Might be the paint job interfering with it.
I think it might be. And I think it's just because we're not coordinated color-wise. It could just be the paint color of the ship, too, right? It just doesn't like that love struck. Okay, let's try this again. Select the mission. We want Orville, so we'll back up. Art a route. Okay, let's try this again now.
Okay, that's the speed. Skydiving may not be right for you.
Okay, Red Hurston. Okay, now the marker's showing up. Finally.
Purple cargo eater.
The purple cargo. That's a good name for the ship. Wonder when we'll be able to get the opportunity to name our ships.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Kind of like the downturn it took for was it one of the Scandinavians wanted, they had a contest for naming one of their vessel ships.
Odie make boat face.
Yeah, and they soon canceled that.
I thought they kept it. Named it Bodie McBoatface.
I thought I heard they canceled it.
Now people were doing the snow plows and everything else. And
Yep, we do have quite a few of those.
I think Wisconsin's got a bunch of, right? Snow plows named.
Yep, and then Duluth and Minnesota just had a bunch of
Yeah. I think it's a fun idea.
yeah.
RMC's the name you'll see.
Hmm.
Broken wrecks and scattered parts. We gather scraps.
Need to have a cargo and coffee episode.
Out here in the void we roam. Salvage, rebuild, and call it home. Panels in
Uber, you thought that was the British? Might have been.
every piece we're
I know it's been a few.
The vulture flies, we never rest. For RMC, we do our best. Through the stars, we make our way.
All I gotta do is find the big building and the spaceports at the foot of it.
Yep. I always look for the lights.
Through these clouds? Good luck.
I found them. Takes a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Each one a treasure, every goal. In the dark, we find our light, turning wrecks into future sights. The vulture's wings spread wide. And
Or wait, I'm thinking we're in Area 18. My bad.
RMC's mission pulls
Wait. We're
We are
looking.
not.
Yeah.
us in the
It's been a long day. There's a spaceport.
every piece where we lie. The vulture flies, we never
Big neon signs around it,
Yeah.
and lots of vertical hangers. Just to test your skill.
through the stars we make our way, salvaging parts to seize the day. Out here where the silence grows, every panel stores.
So those of you that are joining us tonight, album 3 of Stanton Radio went live.
We salvage what's
So that is now available for everybody's enjoyment.
left in the void we find.
And I got everything worked out with my publisher for the music. Everything is copyright free officially. So,
We do our
hanger request completed. Okay, where'd you put me? There we are.
stars, we make our way, salvaging parts to seize the day.
Only took about 12 to 15 emails with Lander for the guy to actually respond to
Figure it out.
the main portion of my email and not just focusing on the first sentence and sending me to a document to read. And they do have a very nice setup for people doing music and stuff, but customer service, I don't know how much of it is just them looking at AI to answer their emails, because I'm like, I am not being heard. Okay, VTools.
Yeah, I would probably do a better job.
Rockets
I probably would have gone a lot easier and faster. Okay, it's bigger speed limiter down here quite a bit.
course, keep the path
All right,
inside.
you're centered very well. Straight down.
Space dust trails in the glowing sea.
Don't forget you want to back up to the
Yep.
cargo hangar.
I'm gonna reposition my camera here.
Portraits like calls out to me. Galaxies spin a cosmic dance.
It's a slower pace tonight.
Hang on, you're gonna hit the wall.
Interstellar
That's the wall. So you went to the Helen Keller School of Driving.
I'm doing good.
Flying.
I got
A
it.
crash. You still walk away from it. So,
Engines off.
navigating stars when we
I notice a lot in the PU. I've been losing my sound quite a bit for the game.
yeah, I've had that same thing that just cuts out for the engine sound.
There we go. Now it's
Ship sounds. That's your med gun. So I've been keeping my med gun inside my armor instead of on my hip. Just because when I hit the 5 key, it's been pulling up
navigating garden
the med gun instead of the. You just want to throw them to me and I'll stack
Yeah.
them here? Is that, yep. Okay. That works great for me.
mine stems. Okay, that one doesn't want to go. That one does. So yeah, after the phase 2, the next ones, there's missions where you can side with was it the headhunters or the Citizens for Prosperity, and I think basically they're mainly fighter missions, and then you don't get anything for completing them. The thing is like, say one might be 170,000 credits, and then after you complete that, they basically just keep on going up in price. So we are clear.
Not a bad way to make money, except, you know, they're flying you like you have to travel 70 light years.
Oh my god.
Each mission is, you're spending 15 minutes in quantum. Not 15, but a long time in quantum, right?
Yeah.
So, start the mission, jump into quantum, go walk the dog, come back.
Pretty much, right?
Like your break time potties are about the same length as
It was.
the quantum stuff you gotta do.
Oh my god, it was horrible.
And then to make it more fun,
Till they
the
quit on the
quantum
loading screen.
marker doesn't show up. So when you get within 4 light years or as close as you can to where the mission spawns, and then you got a tilde quit. So you don't know. You pull up the command little window, you hit the tilde key, and then you type quit. That will save your position in your seat or wherever you're doing, right, and log you out. And then you can log right back in again, and you'll be back in your seat. And then from there, the quantum marker works. So, of course, and then if it takes a long time to log back in, so we had to log off, log in, go out there. So it just took like so much longer than it should have.
Yeah, it was. Ugh.
All right, let me see if I can help find another mission.
So there's a junior solo. That's got way too much. Going too many places.
You want to look for something about 75 or 80K.
Yeah.
There's still showing me Everest. We should see some more stuff coming through.
Here we go.
That's
Oh no, that's.
You got-
No, that's a different station.
okay.
It's Everest over.
Yeah, we're not at Everest. We're at Tessa.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Tesla at Everest, 80 SCU, 76K.
All right. Yeah.
Accept, and I'll share that.
Got it. All right.
Okay,
Let's load her up.
bring her back up.
There's actually, even at the lower ranks, there's great cargo missions that pay really well that you can do in a small ship. And if you have a larger ship, you can stack them. So there's one particular one I've been doing out of Area 18 where I've stacked 6 of them with the Constellation Taurus. They pay 50K a piece. So that's a 300K run. And if I'm feeling a little more ambitious, I could stack another one on top of that. And
Ambitious like the station.
yeah, ambitious dream. Yep. And then but even if you have something like a Nomad, most of them are like 10 SDU per mission that pays 50K. So if you have a little starter ship and you're trying to grind up or trying to get something bigger.
Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, it was really weird to go through the pyro jump gate after they changed everything. Because initially, for those of you that didn't do a jump like in the PTU and stuff, it was a heck of a lot faster. And you really had to be on your toes to make sure you didn't hit the boundaries. And now it's kind of, I would say, for me, it feels like they nerfed it. I understand that, going back and forth constantly over a period of time would get really drive you nuts. But
A little bit. Yeah, usually I just go and stay there. If you want to dip your toes into Pyro, do it in the PTU. So nothing, you don't have to, because, the PTU gets reset, like every time there's a new update, right? So it's a great way to, experience Pyro. Doesn't really matter if you die. They give you 15 million startup cash, so just, buy some armor, whatever. And, go nuts, go explore.
Uber, you've been finding a bunch of 50K missions that go from space station to the main planet that you can fit on a Hall A, or a Hall A, yep. Did one turn of them to Bajini and Area 18 that had 7 missions, got 350K in a quick flight. Nice.
Yeah, that's exactly the ones I stack and do. And literally every planet has those. So there's a set like that at Microtech. There is a set at Microtech, small box missions like that. They pay 90K, but you have to make 3 stops. One's at Goldenrod, the other one's at a Grey Cat station. Those are planetary orbital things. And then the last one's at New Babbage. And then you pick up another one going from New Babbage back up to Tressler, and you can just keep making that loop. So that should be a good hull A loop if you're just looking for a change of scenery. You just have to keep track of how many boxes go to each one. With a hull A is perfect for that because you could segment sections of it.
With the hull A, can you do it like the hull C and basically pull up and run? Do you get that square for? Okay.
Nope, no. And the hull C can't land planet side. That's not the plan for the hull C, too. That's just really a temporary placeholder. Eventually, you'll use the MPUV cargo, that little flying ship that we love so much.
Yep.
To offload your cargo. And so, a nice view of test of the day.
It is, especially with the clouds on photo mode.
Yep.
I like that.
I switched over to photo mode today. Yep.
I like that you can, like here, you can see like the different billboards from a pretty good distance. Just kind of add to it. So cruise control to bring us up. Uber, yep, they are small, so you can't rent a Hull A. You get 10x the rental fee in your first turn. Most of the 50k missions are to a single location, but there are some 90 to 99k missions that just have a few drop-off points on a planet for when you get bored.
Yep. Yeah, there's a nice variety. I enjoy the hauling for more chill gameplay, and I try to mix it up. So I have a no grinding rule for me. So if I do 3 missions in a row, I either change location or switch to salvaging for a little while, or I think mining's a little nerfed at the moment, but normally I would flip over to mining. But just changing locations or changing the missions that you're doing helps a lot, so it just doesn't feel like the grind.
Yeah, like tonight doing just getting in the raft and just the chill after being in pyro and just grinding those out and stuff. This is welcomed.
Yeah.
Okay, cruise control off.
Yeah, the first part of the pyro mission of the phase 2 was just deliver some boxes, and it was 3 to 6 boxes. It wasn't a really big stretch. The second part was a little more challenging.
Yeah,
you finished on a ground mission, right? Instead of doing the combat.
I did the ground I kept getting swarmed and stuff, and it was just beating my head against the wall.
Yeah, I had a couple times I spawned. It seemed like double the amount of fighters were there, and I was just it seemed like 15 or 20 fighters were there. It was just nuts. It was 20 to 1.
Yeah.
And, it was just crazy odds. And
what ship did you use for your final 6 out of 6?
The F8.
Okay.
The F8. And then for the other parts, I flip back and forth between that and the F7 Ghost, F7 the Mark II Ghost. And really like both of those ships.
Yeah, I was able to get quite a few ships, but even just basically the key is just going right to who you have to defend and just taking out the targets that are shooting at the ship, and you just keep on alternating, so you're not always just focusing on one. And yeah,
you want to keep them shooting at you and not shooting at the target you're trying to distract, right?
Yep.
Coming a little hot there, Sparky.
I am. It's all good.
I don't want to die.
Look at that. We're almost stopped, and it was right. I got it.
Alright, I'm sorry. I won't be an armchair.
Okay, VTOLs. Let's reposition the camera. There we go. Only thing I hate about Everest are these stupid vertical hangars.
Billboards in your way. To make it fun.
Right?
I mean, totally realistic, but you know, it's just, yeah.
So we go head quite a bit further here. Scroll left. And nice and easy. We'll thread the needle.
You got your top-down view. You're pretty well centered. You just gotta come straight down.
I am crushing it.
A little more to the left than you are.
Yep. I gotta swing around. She got a little bit of junk in her trunk.
Glistening gems from ages past, hidden here they shine at last. Aberdeen holds secret stars.
Safe and sound.
Just like water here.
No worries.
I was pretty used to like hitting I and showing off the thrusters. I'm over here hitting keys. my own habit of flying to make sure I get the checklist right. Hey, did you check on her teddy bear?
Oh, I didn't. Let's see if it's still there.
Yeah, that's all right. We can take it a little later down. We'll catch it later. But for those that don't know, there's a little teddy bear on board the raft. I'll remind you when we get back in. Little Easter egg. You can find them around Area 18. There are several different types, so they're a little Easter egg throughout the game. And they come in different colors. And you can grab them and put them in your ship.
Guided by light beams ahead. Gems of old bring hope and ease.
But you'll notice them if you go to Area 18. If you look around the magazine racks and some of the vendors, they got them sitting on the shelves.
Glistening gems from ages past. Hidden here they shine at last. Aberdeen holds secret stars. In the
I love how easy it is to load and unload the raft.
Yeah.
And kind of like you had mentioned when I first got the raft, it would be awesome if they come out with an XL and a double XL.
Yep.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need something the size of the whole sea, but, you know, if I was the president of Argo, I would have, you know, 200 SCU and a 300 SCU, and that's, you know, just to be able to compete down the line. I mean, an XL could probably, you know, if they extended this by 2 layers back, right, made it just a little longer, you know, that would be what, 150 something, 136 SCU. That you know would be awesome, right?
Yeah, it would be.
You wouldn't leave stuff behind on these 111. And then yeah, because each row is what, 24 or 32, so you get 5 boxes across. Well, it's a 32. You fit a 132 SCU container right there, right? So that would add 64 to the 96 that are here, so you'd have 150 SCU. And I don't know if then for XXL, would you make it wider?
I don't know.
Wider as well as longer?
We figure the largest it can carry the largest, which is a 32.
Yep.
And stuff.
I need to drink a tasty beverage at the moment, so I'm going to do that while you're looking at the mission.
Oh, worries. I gotta do the same thing after I get done here. Another junior, Everest to Tessa.
Okay. Oh, don't you want to do Tessa to something else?
We're at Everest right now.
We're at Everest. Okay. My bad. Hey, I missed that. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I missed you sharing the mission. You got to reshare it.
Yep. Give me a minute.
It's been a long day.
It
6
has.
hours of meetings today. I was just like, oh, brain numbing.
Okay, let me reshare that.
I'll be ready this time.
Contracts accepted. Share.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So we've been having a good time, the both of us, creating music on Suno. I've been doing this thing, making anthems and all sorts of songs based on Star Citizen. I just haven't published anything yet. But I've also been just writing songs for me, and I hate to call it writing. Not really writing, right?
Sure.
I don't know what to call it, right? Co-creating, whatever. I don't want to offend anybody, any musicians out there who do actually write. But I actually have written quite a few songs for my wife, and she seems to really enjoy them. So it's a lot of fun.
It is. It's a good tool.
Yeah. And there's a free tier that you get a couple hundred credits a day, which is quite a number of songs. So you can play around with it. Learning the prompts is a bit of a skill. But sometimes, man, it really creates some great songs.
It is nice. I enjoy making the music for the Stanton radio because there's nothing else out there for anybody to listen to in the verse.
Right.
And stuff. And I mean, at the very minimum, if people just grab it, create their own little playlist using Spotify or YouTube music just to throw up in the background, add to their gameplay, makes me a happy camper because that was the whole point of it. Uber, you got to experienced rep for cargo today, and the experience level hauling contracts are too big for any of your ships.
Yeah.
Most over 260 SU, so I can't even fit in the Starlancer.
Yeah.
Time to.
And we played around with those, and we took out a caterpillar. So I bought a caterpillar in game, and I have a C2. And honestly, from the time that they take,
leave this
they're much better off doing these missions and stacking them. It took so long to. Is that one dead? We went out of the room? Okay.
Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
Uber and money is still better in multiple smaller contracts.
Yep. 100%. 100%. So.
I should drink while we're.
Yeah, please. Take a union break. So anyway, the other day on Reddit, a guy posted a video of he essentially showed up naked at a bunker. Well, not naked, you know the deal, right? You have underwear, but so essentially his civvies, his whiteys, sunglasses, and why is our stream showing you landing at the? Is our stream like an hour behind us?
No, shouldn't be. It might just be. You might have paused, take a look or something. Good evening, artificial idiot. I'm just gonna call you artificial or AI.
I haven't touched it. Let me. So anyway, okay, now it's caught up. I don't know why it bounced back. Anyway, so he posted a video of him, essentially, this hilarious, attacking a bunker, a nine-tails bunker with just him and a coat of pistol and a pair of sunglasses. And he gets down in the bunker and he realizes he doesn't have any ammo for his pistol. Hey, don't forget about the teddy bear.
Yep.
And so he posts this whole video, and I made a song about his entire adventure in Stuno, and I posted it in the chat link. So it's pretty funny. So if you find that video, there's a song that I made in the.
Let's try the bed.
It should be on the shelf. Is it gone?
It is gone. I have no teddy bear for good luck.
Oh man!
It's probably It's still probably in the void where my repeaters, Gatlings are for my whatchamacallit, the Super Hornet.
The Super Hornet.
You doing fair, AI? Uber, your ref didn't have one either. We're just getting.
Huh?
We need to carry the torches up because this is just unacceptable. I mean, hangars and elevators, sure, but missing teddy bears? No, we got to call it at some point.
It's unplayable.
Right? I
get that some
love
people are
the-
having different issues, but I kind of have to chuckle. Like, you know, Case and I have been playing like 8 hours, right? Like I've been in meetings all day. So sometimes I'll throw on Little Star Citizen, and we've had multiple hour sessions, and then I see somebody like, the game's unplayable. I'm like, okay.
I pilot through the starry night.
It's kind of fun being a co-pilot because I can do an external view and notice things that you don't notice when you're trying not to crash into things. Like the signage outside.
Sure. Camera set up. Oh, it does not like that. Let's go a little bit further. Okay, let's take off our...
Engines humming with a vibrant beat. The galaxy's heart beneath my feet. From icy lands to metal grounds,
Yeah.
the cargo flies without a sound. Cosmic dance.
Okay, we're up to...
An endless journey full of grace. Snowflakes fall on microtext dome. I pack my ship, I'm headed home.
Okay,
Smoggy veins away.
there we go.
Cargo flows, I seal our fate. From icy lands.
I've been happy. My Toby, since I changed USB ports, it's been working consistently now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I may have to try plugging mine back in and setting it back up. We're having some stability issues with 4.0, and it went away from me when I uninstalled the Toby software, but now that things have been patched and calmed down a little bit, they do look like the Toby.
And I tell everybody, once you get, if you do go with like VKBs for your setup, the next piece of equipment that I recommend is definitely getting the Toby. Just for that extra little sense of immersion. That's basically all you need. Until they come out with like VR and stuff. I know there's some people that have done it, they get it to kind of work, but you still need to see, you still need to use your keyboard and mouse, right, for some things. I mean, you can use your joystick, but like, you're not going to do FPS with your joystick.
Let's hope not.
Though it probably, my FPS lately looks like I'm using a joystick, and probably would be better if I actually used one.
I don't have the reflexes anymore for FPS. I'm old. Yeah. Old and short.
Cosmic dance through empty space. An endless journey full of grace.
The fun of just using the Hornet for so long, and the MFDs, you know, right, where you're looking for your speed limiter and stuff, and
Space rocks drift while our hearts are racing. Rare
come on,
stones glitter like fireflies caught
why are you not responding?
in a dance with
There we go.
danger. Quantanium sought. Suit up tight, it's a long starry night.
This album's like perfect for a night because it's mainly just nice low-key
Drills hum a hazard
ambience
tune
music.
as we carve out treasure from the moon. Astro dust in our lungs, we're
Ah,
flying high.
I clipped the back of it.
Gravity's a harsh mistress.
She is.
Hearts thump like rockets never end to climb. Mind quantanium, soon we'll be fine. Meter showers like a light brigade.
There we go.
Rock rainbows in the cold arc of the spade.
Back just a little bit. There we go.
In the silence of the stellar glow,
Engines off.
quantanium's worth. Only the brave.
All right, time to get to work.
Yeah. We'll try to grab another one, and we'll try to see if we can find a different spaceport.
Yep.
It's kind of. Hey,
Up a
Ruby.
little bit.
How's it going? How's your week been? Let me know when you're in.
Come on.
Yeah. I like this. It feels like I'm playing curling.
Ha 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 ha.
Actually, John Schuster, he's native here in Minnesota. He won the Olympics, the gold.
Was that right?
I think it was 2 Winter Olympics ago, I want to say.
See,
Ruby,
Winter sports
speaking
make
of
so
love
much more
ships,
sense.
you like the paint on the raft? It is absolutely, I love. They did a really good job for the two-tone. I like the striations. Kind of just adds to it. It kind of breaks up a little bit. That one's still bugged out.
So much faster with 2 people.
Yeah. The raft has definitely served me well. We're clear there.
I think the 2 best money makers in the game right now are cargo and salvage.
Yeah.
And they kind of complement it. Just drop it and I'll let it go. Let it go.
What if I don't want to let it go?
Indeed.
I feel a song coming on. I'll get a copyright strike.
Absolutely. I started a little list of inspirational things, ideas for songs. I did a Collector Prison Blues. I've done, a couple other songs.
And for those of you that don't know, so if you do a partially completed contract, so as long as you do 75% or more, you're good. You have to go into your contracts and then hit submit. There we go. And we get it completed 96 out of 108. Ruby, you couldn't get into cargo. Did some in pyro for the story missions, and it wasn't your thing. Mining is more fun. Yeah, no worries.
I was just worried about losing refinery jobs and that kind of stuff with the way things have been buggy as it is. But normally I do alternate to mining. I have 2 prospectors and
Here, I turn
kinda
my
like
Toby off. People's sick
going
here.
out.
There we go.
into the halo. I like how you can tell the 3D effect that Toby gives you, right? When you're looking at a screen and
Yep.
kind of floats in front of you. I mean, it's fantastic. I have to turn off the eye tracking, but I just use head tracking. But yeah, it is very cool.
Ruby, you haven't tried ship mining yet? The mole, or not the mole. Prospector is really good for ship mining. The mole, you can do it. but you have to jump out of your seat, so there's a lot more rigmarole for doing it.
Highly recommend the prospector. Yeah, the challenge is you don't get paid right away, right? You got to go to the refinery. You could sell the ore directly there for about half of what you would get to run a refinery job, or you can refine it, and the better the refinery process, the longer it takes. And then when that's done, you got to pack it all up in a cargo ship and take it down to a planet side like a TDD and then sell it. So lots of things that can go wrong in that process, including losing your cargo and taking it back. So mining can be lucrative, but it sounds like, rock mining is more straightforward, right?
Yeah, I make pretty good money doing rock mining.
The way to do mining, even in the Halo, I think, and the same way that Jason and I would team up to do salvaging. We go out as a team, and with mining, sometimes you find rocks that a single prospector can't break. So having another prospector there to help you, and also to watch your back. So we would go out and team to 3 in one of the orgs that I'm in, and we'd all go out scanning for rocks, and then whoever found it gets to take it back, but we'd all help break it up. And then if there was stuff that was left over because your hull is full, it didn't go to waste. One of the other ones, one of us would pick it up, and then we just leapfrog, right? The caveat being is if you're doing Quantanium, once you put it in your hold, you got 15 minutes to get back to a refinery, or your ship's going to blow up. And so you can't just take a partial load and then drive around with it, or fly around with it.
Ruby, you'd probably do the prospector. You could care less about the money it makes currently. It will come eventually, sure. Yep, and when base building and all that stuff gets in, we get refining ships. It'll make a lot more sense. You really enjoyed the rock. The rock is a lot of fun. I mean, Aberdeen is pretty good. It's hit or miss as far as what spawns in. I mean, sometimes you can find your signatures right away. Sometimes you can probably sit there for 15-20 minutes just to find your first, multiple 620. But if you go to Ignis over in Pyro, if you want to risk the biscuit, it's a had a night heaven. Hey, Cersei. Evening. How you doing, guy? So I'm looking for contracts. I haven't found any big... I found big ones that go from here back to Everest, but I'm trying to find... I haven't found a big one that goes anywhere else, so maybe if we find a smaller one that goes and just gets us away from the station.
Right. Yeah. Let me take a look. Sorry, I was...
No, you're fine. Let's see. Pinewood. Everest.
She's like...
I wish you could sort. Would that be awesome?
Yeah.
Pick the station you're at, station from. Or maybe, like, in the top should be station that you're currently at, going to.
Right. Yeah, only show me from where I'm going, right, from where I'm at, right?
Yep.
Only show local.
You're doing good, Cersei? I'm doing pretty decent. Been a little bit of a grind doing the last part of Phase 2 for the Stanton event thing over in Pyro. It's Everest.
Yeah, they don't really give you a lot of options here coming out of Pisa.
They don't. We could always just grab one from Everest and then run over, or we could. I have to take a Dewey break coming up here, so I could jump off for my break, but my dog's out, and then have you, if you wanted to drive us over to, if you want to go to Port Tressler, or
Hey, you want to grab something from Tesla?
Yeah, or anywhere is fine. Let's see, Everest. Fine wood. So many are going from Everest to everywhere else. Maybe we just go back up and...
I can't believe that there isn't a mission just
Oh
going
shoot.
from
Hold on for a second here.
Tesla to, yeah.
I just heard swearing in the music I was listening to, and then realized that it went over to another one of my playlists that I had that's copyrighted. It's so.
Alright.
I was going through and I'm listening and I'm like, wait a second, none of my lyrics are explicit.
So there is a 76K mission taking stims from Tesla up to Everest.
Yep, I saw that one.
Okay.
And there's an 80K from Everest to Tesla. We can grab that one. So Tesla to Everest. Oh, share it. Ruby, we are in the PU tonight. Did that?
Yeah, we both spent all day yesterday in the PTU and Alright. You're
Okay.
PTU'd out.
Yes. Though it was fun to do those non-contested contested zones on Sunday.
That was certainly a once.
Yeah, that's never going to happen again.
So. And it was great to be able to explore without, like, I think we saw more of the contested zones than most people do because, you know, nobody else was down there and nobody else was shooting at us. So we got to take our time, go into almost every room.
Yeah, we got the 2 drug labs and stuff.
Every corner. Yep.
Hey, Mindy, how's it going, guy? So
All
Sunday,
the fans are here.
they are. Got a good crew. So Zen and I went Sunday in the PTU, and I'm like, you know, I want to try contested zone. So he obliged me, and we went in. We found one person in the condom suit with a pistol. One of us got him. I don't know who it was.
It was me. I shot him. I won
Okay,
it.
you want it.
I killed him. I killed him.
And then after that, we encountered nobody. So we had free reign of the entire contested zone. So we just explored and looted, and we ended up getting all the way to the end where you get all the ship parts and stuff. That was pretty cool.
We're good.
We are doing some braving some hauling missions today. That is correct. Let's see, lower deck.
That is I don't know why it doesn't default to the lower deck, to the cockpit,
Yeah, I know.
instead of going to the upper deck. Just
Onto this fitting.
Chris, help us out.
Yeah, what a pyro. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the first and last time that's going to happen. Well, people weren't able to call in ships at all. So that was part of the reason that people were just logging off, and we just got...
Yeah, the elevators weren't working. You couldn't get to your ship in the hangar. There's a pot case in front of the door. And
Yeah.
we figured since we're stuck there anyway, yeah. Might as well make the best of it. You know, we were all loaded for bear, all ready for combat. We only saw one guy, and we killed him before he even got
Yeah.
too far.
I don't know if we got stealth components. We got an XL1 drive. Zenny found not the Gatling gun. What is the ship taker down big?
Oh, the railgun.
The railgun. Yep, we both found missile launchers. And we just kind of hung out there to see what else, and stuff would keep on spotting in after a certain period of time. So we just kept on grabbing components and sending them down the elevator, because why not?
I mean, it's PTU. We can't use them for, you know, we can only use them in the PTU and it'll get wiped, so. We picked up so much ammo. Oh my god! And of course, you know, there's a new patch that was supposed to drop tonight. And as soon as it drops, all our consumables, including ammo, will be gone.
Yeah.
All the weapons we got will stay, but only in the PTU, right? It won't carry over to live.
Ben, you were really shocked you had no problem yesterday? Yeah, I saw you on this well, it'll be afternoon for me. Late morning, because I was working from home.
Man, Hurston really is beautiful at night. I think I've really only come down here during the day, but I know they redid this a couple patches ago, and I don't love coming down to Hurston, so I haven't been here a lot. But man, it does look beautiful. Did a fantastic job.
Yeah, the only thing I can't figure out is there's some people that is like, well, when are you guys gonna, you know, when is CIG gonna build out like the interiors of the, and it's like, I don't understand. It'd be cool, maybe one apartment building and stuff, but pretty sure everybody's just gonna want to be like on planet.
You're gonna go once. That's right. You're gonna go once to check it out, and you're never gonna go back. And they did build some interiors over on Orison to support the PvP events that they did there. Right?
This
You can
weekend,
actually go into some of the buildings.
isn't it this Sunday? Is the next
The race?
races? If they had, I think it's all ship races.
The Crux Cup or whatever I think it is.
Yeah, Polacrux.
Yeah, I don't think we're mixing Harry Potter in the middle of this. Sure. That would certainly keep things interesting.
I don't know. I say Lungardian Levels every time I take my max airlift out.
Well, there you have it.
Ruby, you don't really care if they do interiors, if not, or not if they do base boning. Yeah.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Leviosa. That's one series that I can watch over and over and not get tired of it.
No, my wife's a huge Harry Potter fan, and she's, yeah. She watches them all the time.
Men, what's really cool, it'd be a good panel area and have to log off to do Papa duties, and twice when I logged back on, not only was I, but at the panels remained. Oh, nice. I'm assuming you're enjoying your new upgraded system. What am I at? 69 degrees Celsius for my processor.
Nice.
And then I put it into Fahrenheit, and that's what, close to is it like 170 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that? Probably definitely cook an egg on it. Yeah, this will work out perfect. I'm gonna be able to unload this, and then I have to do my Twitch break for ads. 'Cause there's no stopping it. Salvaging looks so different, I bet. The RMC actually melts with your 1080. It just looked hot and came off. Gotcha. Or VTOLs. We'll just have to call it back in.
Time to close the hangar on you.
Yeah. Just take my
Yeah,
sweet old
you
time.
should spawn the same. Yeah, it should spawn the same hangar back.
Yeah.
So I bind my F3 key, which isn't being used by anything right now, instead of having to do Alt-N, because I hate trying to hit two keys, taking my hands off the joystick, right?
See, mine's right on my Omni throttle, my pinky button.
Yep.
Or my index button is what my ATC is. And it always, it's funny, because most of the time it works, but when I get it basically gets down to the point where I'll click it, nothing happens. I'll alt in, which is the same thing, doing the same thing. That doesn't work, and then you have to go into the Moby glass to to effectively do the same thing you're trying to do.
So one of my pre-flight things I do is change my MFD. So it's default to scan, and if you
Oh, sure, go to comms.
it'll take it to comms. So when you're away from a station, it goes right back to scan, and when you approach a station and you're in range, it flips automatically to comms. So until you power down, then you got to do it again.
Man, just the way that ray and path tracing works is amazing.
Yeah.
And you think you get your final. Oh, okay, nice. So Ruby's asking, and Mend, you'll have, or Mend, it's Zenny, you have input on this. You've used voice attack. What are your thoughts on that? He's asking if we've tried voice attack. I know you have.
I love it, but I can't use it when my wife's in the house because she keeps thinking I'm talking to her. So when I'm giving voice attack commands, so you can make your own macros if you want, or you can buy the voice packs that a third party sells. HCS, I think, is the name. And those are actually pretty decent, and they update them, so you can have cast from Star Trek or your favorite sci-fi series or some other actors respond back to you, and I think it's pretty cool. The other thing that you can do with voice attack is you can have it set for macros. So one of the things I like to do when I'm scanning or mining is instead of me mashing the tab key, a dozen times to keep scanning, I can just have it say, scan for, whatever, and then it will hit, I've got it set to hit the tab key 10 times in a row at 3-second intervals. So just as it's fading out, and that is perfect for doing, scanning for minerals or salvage, right? So even if you don't do anything else, you can do that. And I've also seen some players, and I experimented with this, is what they would do is, if you're doing combat, every time when you pull the trigger, it would prioritize your weapons, your power to weapons. And then when you stop shooting, it prioritizes it back to shields, or resets it, right? So you get extra shots, and more power when you're actually engaged in combat. And that actually is a pretty good advantage in combat. So lots of stuff you can do with voice attack, and voice attack I think it's $10.
It's not bad at all.
No. But yeah, if you have other people in your house, you just got to let them know that you're.
Ruby, I thought it would be awkward if my wife was around too.
Yep. Spouse didn't need to be, assuming anyone's. But yeah. But voice attack's well worth playing around with, and like I said, you can make your own macros. You can just, integrate it and say, hey, when I say go to warp, and, that you just tell it what keys you want it to respond to that. And lower landing gear is, just have it hit the end key and hold. You can have this whole macro, hold down the key and everything else you want to do.
My contract isn't here. So let's close out the Moby glass and try this again. Mend, you'd rather wear out your keyboard.
It can be kind of cool for an immersion effect if you don't use a voice pack. That's interesting. Showing the history. Dennis from Tisa to
You know what?
That's so
You know what?
80.
Yeah, we're good. I was thinking that
that we left cargo behind.
this one we didn't have to leave cargo behind.
Yep.
That's why.
No box left behind. Yeah, I have quite a few of the HCS voice packs. The only, they're cool, they're fun. My only complaint, sort of, is that because you didn't set what the voice command is, you have to have like this long cheat sheet. Most of them make sense, but just like you have to memorize keybinds for Star Citizen, you'd have to memorize what HCS set up. But you can have, Marita Sirtis, who played Troy on Star Trek The Next Generation, be on your crew, and you can have Michael Dorn as a voice. Q, the actor who played Q, has a persona there. There's some good stuff on HCS.
Okay, so this is Everest.
That was the long answer. Everest to where we go?
I'm trying to see what I can find here to.
I'll scroll as well.
There's Everest Support Trust, or 101. Let's grab that guy.
All right.
It is a junior rank. Sure it. And we'll load it up, and then I'll take my break and have you chauffeur us over.
Yeah. The other thing I found works pretty well is Game Glass. If you have a spare tablet that you're not doing a lot with, I've got an older iPad that the battery life on is pretty atrocious, so I just have that sitting in front of my keyboard, and I use Game Glass, and that gives you almost a multifunction display, and so you can use just the regular tier. There's a bunch of public, I don't know what boxes to talk.
Yeah.
I know, right? There it goes. I got it loose.
Ruby, you're thinking it would be helpful for landing gear or ATC since it's time, or okay, yeah, we're heavy workload. Bad says, that's okay, Zen. We'll make certain you get a commission for that sales pitch.
Look, if I had an affiliate link that would get you guys a discount, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, I had reached out to VKB, and not for I don't care if I get a kickback. It's not, but I was gonna
offer a discount.
Yeah, have the code and stuff, but they're not there yet. They have kind of just a set number, and he actually said that the Space joysticks are fairly new in their product line, so they're gonna wait till it matures. And he's like, "Oh, I do the list." I'm like, "Yeah, no worries." I'm like, I made it apparent. I'm like, I don't want a kickback, but I think it was Christmas and stuff, and I just wanted to give people the opportunity to save some money.
Up there, or are we full?
Nope, we have one over here. Oh, back towards you. There you go.
We got two little ones over here, 1.5. We got a 2 SCU and a 1 SCU. Is there a slot open or no? Are we full?
Oh, we are full.
All right.
Cersei, you like Game Glass? I have an iPad, and it's not older, it's brand new, or it's the mini, and I typically use that for when I'm doing rock mining for my 620s cheat sheet.
Yep.
I do have an old what is the cheap Amazon $40 tablet from back in the day.
The Kindle Fire.
Correct. Yep, I got the HD8. That's what it is. And I love that thing, but it's so old. Holding a charge and usability as far as speed. Yeah.
The other thing I really like about Game Glass is the scenario I like is for all those little used keybinds. I don't have to reach over the keyboard, right? For me, at least, I guess you can keep it next to your keyboard, but
here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I have to run a 3-minute ad over on Twitch for you guys. Nothing I can do about it. That's just the way it is. So another 3-minute ad. I'm gonna leave the stream up, Zenny, if you want to
Yeah.
interact and talk with the chat and stuff while we're on my break. So I'm gonna mute myself, and then I will be back shortly.
No
You
worries.
guys are in good hands.
Yeah, except I got to be able to see chats. Let me make some adjustments here.
No worries. There we go. Ads running. So okay, I'll be back in about 5-6.
All right. Here's the stream. We're waiting for. Yeah, we're waiting for Hanger.
Celestial wonders inside. Future promises daylight. Panels making everything right.
First, you don't succeed. So I don't know if everybody knows this, but you can set camera positions using the number pad on your keyboard. It's done per ship type, right? So if you have multiple rafts or multiple other ships, it'll work for each one, each type of that, like, you know, raft or caterpillar, whatever you have. But and that just makes it easy to switch a camera view instead of trying to see around. Hold it down and see while you're looking. So it helps. I always do front back at top at the minimum. So 2, 5, 8 keys. What you can also do is side keys if you're looking to line up a cargo ship. And the bigger the ship you have, the more useful that becomes. I don't know why. You know what it's probably doing? Oh, Kason, you left too soon. It's opening the. It's not going to open this hangar. It's opening my hangar. And because I don't have a hangar here, it's going to nowhere. So I guess we're going to float here till Kason comes back. I'm going to text him. And you left too soon. One of those little. I don't know if he's got his phone with him or not. That's a funny quirk. All of us have to dance around and entertain. Well, what do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula? Oh my god. I do wish they had apartments in these hangars. There appears to be plenty of room. You know, they're deep enough. I know they tried spawning in the hangar thing for your home hangar anyway. But it would be cool if they had a little hab and we could at least avoid a couple elevators in this game. So, yeah, we're just hanging at the moment.
In the depot, it's a scene so mean. Panels stacked high like a space fuel dream. Drake vulture flies carving up old beams. Hustle on the line, watch
It's still trying to hail. I can hear the clicking. It's funny. Oh, another little tip you guys might not know. Up here in the corner of the MFD, and I don't know that you'll be able to see it on the screen. Yeah, you can actually slide the power over if you're on your power output screen. And normally we're used to it shows you weapons and shields and engine power. So it's got a little scroll bar underneath it. And if you hold F and move that scroll bar over, on the far side is life support and the power going to coolers. So you're not living aboard, you don't have a crew aboard your ship, and this includes fighters, you can turn off the life support, assuming you have a helmet on, and you can drop your pip to the coolers down to 1% since we don't have overheating in the game at this point, and that gives you more power available for shields and engines and weapons if you need them. So that came in really handy trying to complete those combat missions yesterday, because I was able to run full power to shields and full power to weapons to complete the section of the challenge where you have to protect a freighter of about a dozen little enemies.
Okay.
Get snowed on today. Hey, you're back. I need you to open the hangar.
I hit the button. Let's see. Okay. Just call ATC. I keep it. That's one of the stupidest things.
Yep.
There we go.
We're going to Tressler?
Yes. Yep. Ruby turning off life support sounds like a fart initiation joke. That's why we wear helmets and we don't allow burritos on the raft.
Yeah, no burritos.
I'm gonna take this point in time to get a picture. I need a screenshot for 2 guys, 1 Zeus. Or 1 raft. Let's see, let's bring the camera out a little bit. There we go.
I see the medium hanger that it gave me for that was trying to, every time I was calling the ATC, it took me a second to figure out that's what it was doing. Let's clear the station.
Camera back here a little bit. There we go.
Alright, quantum in 3, 2, 1.
Ruby, what about the one crewmate that sleeps in all the time?
It's going to be a very long sleep for that crewmate.
That's gonna be the unionized crewmate then, right?
Yes.
Mend, my all-time favorite commercial was the no beans with the astronauts getting attacked on the moon. That was a great commercial.
Yes, that was a great commercial.
That's really good. It's still snowing out a little bit, but we're in the 20s for our lows.
Woo-hoo.
I know it's
Like shorts weather.
Oh my god, it's t-shirt and shorts, and sandals, but with socks on because of the snow.
I have 20 degrees of naturals right now as well. So. And we have a little bit of snow, which nobody knows what to do with. I mean, the streets are clear now, but it melted out. But they canceled garbage pickup today for the 1 inch of snow that we had. I know, right?
Yep. Well, that'll be me. Hopefully, summer. I'm hoping
maybe.
my place will be done down there in Tennessee before summer hits, or just at the beginning, because I do not want to be moving and building a deck and a covered porch and screening it in the heat. Ruby, you guys are way warmer than you are. What do you got for temps where you're at? Mendy, t-shirt and shorts. You're still overdressed. Streaking time. That's one nice thing about the winter is you can bundle up, right, to stay warm, but in the summertime you can only take off so much before it becomes illegal and frowned upon. Rochester's 2 degrees. This morning was another bitter. I think it was minus 14. Wind chill was probably minus 20 something.
Wow.
But I think we're finally out of it. Let's see, right now it is 5 degrees. It feels like minus 10. But lately that feels like a heat wave, to be honest. Holy crap, Sunday we're gonna hit 38, 40s Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday's high of 38. Oofta. We're finally climbing up to our snowiest month. But we really haven't got that much snow this year. Many have often wondered if it's still indecent exposure if the cop likes what he sees. Fair point. You're home.
Orbital marker here. Yeah, microtech always feels like home. I think Area 18 is more convenient, but
Ruby, you got caught on the wrong end of a naked bike ride in Madison, and the cops didn't care. Man, how's my mom doing? She's doing good. She went to the ER, came back that night. She just has sciatica and something else going on in her back, so thank you for asking. She's doing good. I've been working from home the last few days to keep an eye on her. So she did cancel her trip to Italy. She was supposed to go to Italy for 2 weeks Saturday. So luckily she got insurance and she only lost $600. So but, you know, both parents, late 70s, you know, stuff. They already canceled one trip to. My dad had emergency surgery. Actually, it was just before. No, I think it was October or November. Like, I think it was like 3 months into I started streaming and stuff. I had to rush him down to the ER, and he had his surgery, and they had to cancel their trip down to Mexico for the month at their Airbnb that they do every year. So.
can you fly from the co-pilot seat?
I don't know. Do you want me to take over?
Well, it's not going to give me a hanger. It's not. Oh, that finally goes. Okay, and or it'll pull into my hanger.
Oh, sure, gotcha.
So I'm going to take my hand off the throttle if you want to try to call for. See if you can fly first, and then go from there.
Okay.
Not, we can
I don't think yeah, we're gonna have to switch 'cause there's no MFD or anything over.
Getting out.
Oh, switcheroo.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't want to enable couple flight. How's your dad doing, Mend? Ben, Ruby, how much did you have to drink that night? Bicycle seats are already too small and you're fully clothed.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, we're upside down. Ah.
It was a little nod for Australian counterparts.
When on my Peloton, I had to I had to get the cushion. And then the cushion was too much, so then I just got padded shorts. And since I was home by myself, didn't offend anybody. My dogs looked the other way too, so. Finger request complete. There we go. I love the Peloton. I just couldn't fit it in my new tiny house, so I had to part ways with it. But I enjoyed that, all the different classes and stuff, and it was pricey, but I'm still gonna look at getting probably an Adventurer 2 for when I get down to Tennessee, one of the e-bikes, because I figure I'll just they had one accessory on it, puts like a almost like a basket on the back for like carrying stuff, so I figured I'd just do that to go to the post office, my mailbox and stuff.
You'd think they at least generate electricity or something when you're on it.
I've seen people that have done I don't know if they're considered an upgrade kit, but where you can do something like that to your existing bike.
Yep.
Tools.
The other thing I did with my VKBs is assign the same key for landing gear as VTOL. I figure if I'm landing, I'm going to want VTOL on anyway, right?
Sure. Makes sense.
So I set it up so when I hit my landing gear and deploy the landing gear, the VTOL is automatic. I thought of doing lights as well, but usually I turn my lights on before I get to where I need to go. So,
Yeah, it seems like there's a bug every time we pull up a ship now. That's there is a the lights are on automatically.
There used to be a bug in 318 that if you stored your ship with the engines, if you didn't shut the engines off, your ship would be floating in the hangar when you crawled it. You couldn't get into it. It would be floating like 30 feet up in the air.
Ruby, you weren't. It wasn't a part of naked activities. It was a way to. Okay, had a drink after. Mend, your dad's finally out of the hospital. Still pretty weak, but resting at a hotel near the hospital. He'll be heading home at the end of the week. That's good news, guy. I'm glad. And you're welcome. Cersei used to have a bicycle, and now you cheat, and your bike has an engine. Yeah, Venton, from my research, they have one of the better e-bikes quality-wise and stuff, but you're still looking at about $2,000 when they have their sales. You probably get it from me, I think like 15, and you get so much money in accessories. So they're not cheap, but usually they have like with the accessories, right? You can get the basket, or you can get like an extra battery they'll throw in and stuff. So that'll be on the bucket list.
I think there's a couple of these are stuck. Try switching tractor beams.
Mend, it's a setting and options to have the lights on? Okay. We are clear there. It's going through the floor.
Ah. All right.
Finish that contract out here. Let's go. Accepted. Submit. Bada bing, bada boom.
All right.
Any of my rep going up? Let's see. Yeah, we're in about just a little bit left for junior missions. Little by little.
I'm about 90% of the way through the senior.
Fancy, fancy.
But until they finish the whole C or till they fix the whole C, it's not going to do me any damn bit of good. Because all the missions that are going to come after that are going to be a lot of cargo.
Ruby is a traditional elitist cyclist. You love that e-bikes exist. The trails are much more populated and people getting out more, that you... Sure, people are touching grass a little bit more. Mend, you hated crowded trails when you rode, but it was selfish like that. It had been a good night. Go. You too, Ruby. Thanks for stopping and hanging with us. Hope you have a fantastic night, and hopefully I'll catch you Friday. If not, have a good rest of the week and a fantastic weekend ahead. So we had Port Tressler to Delvin Scrap and Salvage.
Let me check to see if that's an armistice zone or not. That might be something we need to bring weapons to.
Sure. We got New Babbage Spaceport to Port Tressler.
That's when I do that. If you look at the 90K missions, those are the ones that are like one SCU boxes that I talk about that I stack.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to do those in a raft, but I stack, 4 to 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a really, that goes really well.
My first cargo run in my raft, because I wasn't paying attention, I just got the raft, didn't really do any cargo missions. It was like 50 SCU boxes. It was between 30 and 40. Well, probably 30 and 40. It was a lot. Because I grabbed a few of them and never did that again.
Yep. Delvin is not an armistice zone, so...
Men, did I see those multi-million creds hauling missions, Aparo? I did. They're like 3 mil, 5 mil. One pays 25 million. Holy crap.
Wow. That might be worth the risk.
Yeah. Are those where you have to buy your own cargo and then drop it off, or are you able to load up somewhere for that?
In the vast black sea we sail tonight. Stardust whisper
Port Tress, yeah, there's that. Delvin Scrap and Salvage.
guided by
Let's see.
Yeah, I can grab a weapon and we can see if we get fired upon, but people like to snipe there and
to Port Tressler we take our place.
don't know what to expect, but it'll keep things spicy.
Yeah, I'm just
Up to
looking
you.
up real quick. It is an armist, or wait, it is not.
It's not. No,
We'll avoid it. Get
I
my.
don't love being shot at.
We can go to Pyro for that.
Yeah.
Ben, you got a whole 2,500 SCU of Detronite. Holy crap!
Wow.
So you'd have to do that one in the big white ship. I can't think right now.
Oh, the Hercules?
Yes. That'd be a Hercules mission, wouldn't it?
There's a junior rank for 56K that's 10 from here to New Babbage, but I was looking for something that...
That's fine if that's all. Just
And
one.
then there's Stims coming back. I was hoping something would go out to Miko 1 or...
Nope, I just got an email saying my stream's been interrupted for my music that I own.
Oh boy.
So, can
Okay.
you guys over on YouTube? Are you guys at a black screen right now?
It just flipped over to that, yep.
Okay, let me switch over to my other album.
Out of the shadows,
There we go.
the skies, the Valkyrie rises.
So, it should come back on here in a few seconds.
Gleam under moonlit beams.
They assured me that was fixed.
We're free.
as it's my music. Here's 100 SCU from Port Tressler to New Babbage, 56K.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, it's fine. Yep.
Stupid YouTube, and it's not YouTube that's doing it. It's so I went through Lander to publish my music, and there's a company called Fuga that's a third party that is supposed to claim copyright stuff, but they're putting claims on my music that I own the copyright to, and I never signed up anything with them. And those assholes will not return any of my freaking emails. So it's been a steady stream. Let me pull up. Did the stream go back up? I'm assuming.
Not for me, no.
Wait a second here.
Yeah, I'll start loading. You keep messing with that. I would highly recommend moving off to the side so you don't get smashed in the head with the box.
Yeah.
In case the OSHA inspector comes by.
Okay, so give me a second here, guys. Let's do. Actually, I'll just pause the music entirely. Just grab
Yeah,
one of
your
the.
stream's back up. Your stream just came back up. So.
Oh, okay. Let's grab. Let's see, which one was the. So let me throw a different album.
Out of the shadows, through the skies, the Valkyrie rises
Here.
with fire in her eyes. Steel wings gleam under moonlit beams. A warrior's heart where freedom streams.
You said the stream came back up for you, honey?
Yep, the stream's up. It's showing your music library.
Okay. Why is it not showing up on my end? Oh, yep, there we go. I'm just gonna keep that up on my cell phone. On mute.
Yeah, the same tablet I use for Game Glass is what I'm using to watch the stream.
Sure.
Are you taking that one or am I taking it?
I was grabbing it, then I noticed that you had it too, so.
And then I let go of it. Then you let go of it at the same time. So. 100 SCUs, so we should be having a kind of space over here at the end.
That should be the last one.
Yep. And I'll tuck the 2 SCU box in the corner. 4 SCU box. Alright. Down to the Babbage.
Lower deck.
Alright, come on. One of the things I like to do hauling cargo and even salvaging is I have 2 of every ship.
It's extra fancy that way.
No, it's because the hangars eat your ship. And so I don't have to wait to claim a spare ship in case something goes wrong. So,
Oh, I love vertical or horizontal hangers. Just the simple things in life.
yeah, I wish the Hull A actually carried a little more cargo. 64 SCU seems a little small. And the Hull B is supposed to be able to do 300 and change, and it's just not out yet.
VTOL's up.
And the Hull C, you can't land. I've seen people use it in a hangar, but you have to snap off the bottom spindle.
Oh, jeez.
um, so good times.
Yeah, I've seen people, put different bags on the prospector for just that little bit of gain, and I kind of look at it and I'm like, is it really worth it
Yeah.
to do all that work and for just a little bit of we got somebody with the Titan out here. It's like they're not moving anywhere.
I saw a photo today that I sent Jason of it was a picture of storm clouds over New Zealand taken from the ISS, and it really reminded me of microtext clouds if you have the
Okay, so it's not really
resolution turned up. And, made me appreciate the job the CIG was doing. What's going on? You can't find your marker again?
Yeah, we're good. I got it.
Okay.
Firestar Citizen, as everybody knows, is working through the bugs. Man, sounds like one of those Indian scam worldwide or scam companies. Yeah, and there's no way to. Basically, I've emailed, and my next step tomorrow will actually be to call. Many think the Hull B is just a figment of our imagination. You really expect it to be released when cargo got overhauled?
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea why, they made the C, they have the A. I like how, there's so much they would have in common that they would reuse. I don't understand why it's not released.
I think Space Cows, we can tractor beam them up to the cargo spots.
Yeah.
As Ben will say, for science.
10 ships a year, then, they've got to release something. We typically have done, I saw a chart that showed everything they release every year, and it's 10 to 14. It's kind of where it comes in.
Mm-hmm. Men, you'd contact your AG as well. Copyright theft is something they take seriously. Yeah, I just need the company to return my damn emails. But that was my newly released album, and when I released it, I did not monetize it. They fixed my other albums. So, back to the drawing board.
I don't know if it's copyright theft. They're just enforcing your copyright, but they're just not putting two and two together that the screen for Tiny Home Gaming is
and
connected to the... Yeah.
Correct. And they don't give you the option to whitelist your YouTube channel. For the music and stuff like that, which is... how can you not do that? Oh, we need some VTOL power here.
Yeah, you are not in VTOL. Yep. Okay.
They're vertical hanger. Damn it.
Sorry, I'm used to my large luxury hangar that I usually have over here.
Yeah, extra fancy pants over there.
Cargo packed, running out of time. Every bay's a ticking bomb.
So the raft, it's small adjustments.
Don't stay calm.
Yeah.
Smugglers' routes and pirate fights. Living
I usually try to get right up to there, and then you should be able to drop her down. Nice.
every hall's another thrill.
Hey, looking good.
There we go.
Bending the will.
Definitely helps with joysticks.
Chaos rolling through
100%.
breaking all the rules, leaving battle scars. My trouble shifted, my life's in flux. In this caterpillar chaos, I trust my luck. 5 compartments, 5 new dreams.
You know what I should see? I should see if my Gatling guns are here for my Super Hornet that disappeared.
Danger with
Yeah, you should.
risk call.
Mend, yeah, I thought they were trying to claim copyright and steal it from you. No, they're not. So, if I look at my thing and it says copyright strike, it'll say by Fuga, and it'll say on behalf of Tiny Home Gaming, which I always laugh because I'm like, that's me, that's my channel, that's my music. Today, you think you're gonna practice landing your reclaimer?
Oof. That'd be interesting. I'm really intrigued about running a reclaimer solo and what that's like and trying that out. So
Yeah, that's hats off.
saving up my eddies for that one. Borrow the term cyberpunk. I don't know how many of you have played cyberpunk.
That's a great game. If it was only multiplayer, we could play with just another person.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I haven't looked up, but I wanted to see. This last time I heard they were going to do a Division 3, but I haven't heard anything since that. That's my bread and butter game. I love the Division. Man, but you also want to load up your Taurus with DS and Nursa on Ignis? Sure. Yeah, Ignis is a awesome place for Head Night. It's like everywhere in Bountiful. And it's a lot prettier, right, of an environment to rock mine on. Men says, be patient, Zen. He's working to put together a solo vid.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Just have to get reacquainted first. Yesterday, he had almost 190 SCU of RMC. Wow. It's a little bit.
Yeah, if you're ever looking to somebody to fly with and help you stack RMC in your reclaimer, let me know.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll take a sip of my tasty beverage.
Where am I at for time? 10:13. Usually 10:30 is my time to throw the dogs out for their one last time. So I'm just kind of looking, which says I got 26 minutes. So
yeah, there's a mission.
We're good.
That should be about 76k. It's Tim's going back up to Stressler if you want.
Works. Let's see, holy.
That one all the time.
I feel like I'm on The Price is Right with spinning the wheel for all the contracts. You said 76k?
Should be, yeah.
There it is.
Yep. Yep.
Or nope, that's Kovalax. Let me go back up to the top. I got 73, Port Tressler, nope. 76, Distribution Center to Port Tressler, nope. Man, your PC in your bedroom, or your PC's in your bedroom, and the silly owner of the apartment we wanted to buy backed out again. Sorry, dude. Here's 94, 76, yep, Spaceport to Port Tressler. Got it.
Yep.
Sharing it. So you told the agent, if she comes back on, we're reducing our offer. Yeah, I hate, so when I sold my house, God, was it 3 years ago now? It wasn't on the market that fast because nobody had something affordable with 5 acres out in the country. So it was like my selling point. So like pre-COVID, my house would have been about 130, 125, 130. Because I had a tiny house out there. So I had a 14 by 40 lofted barn cabin that I converted over to a house. And I'll do the plug. The videos are up on my YouTube channel. And so I had one couple I went through, they had FHA loan for first-time home buyers. I will never deal with another FHA.
Yeah,
I went through so many hoops, and they backed out the day of signing.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was getting, you know, it was October, I think. And like, yeah, I'll list it one more time. And then had a wonderful couple put me an offer. But so if I would have sold it during COVID, I could have got about 230. We got the same box. I got it. And then I ended up selling it for 164. So still made up pretty good considering land was, I paid 35 for the land. The house with the build and all that stuff, with all the dirt work and stuff, I was probably in it about 50. I was probably in about 70,000. Yeah, this would be one of those fun ones you gotta put up and over to the top.
Yep, I see it. Come on, get up there. Come on. There we go. It's done. It's in.
Good deal.
All right.
Oh, watch that elevator. Lower deck. Here in Europe, they're all tiny houses.
Yeah.
What's the other thing they call them? Not flats? Is it flats? Are those apartments? Or isn't there a certain terminology where it's like a house, but it's like in an apartment building?
Townhouse.
No, it wasn't a townhouse. Maybe it was flat.
Flat is the generic term in the UK for an apartment. It's more specific than that.
I know it was something different in the Ukraine. When I usually talk to Anna, see how her and her daughter are doing. Usually a couple times a month, so we just kind of keep in touch back and forth. But I actually haven't talked to her in a while to see how she's doing. But she had a different term for it. And it wasn't like, Russian or Ukrainian term. It's just... I'm too tired, I can't remember. Man, it's so interesting to visit some of your friends living in the small houses with no running water in the old style outhouse. I didn't go that extreme. I actually had full running power slate floors, nice pergo hardwood. The nice thing about building small is you'd think it would save you a lot of money. It's still just expensive. You still have to run the same amount, a lot of wire, and everything's pricey. But the nice thing is you can do maybe some higher tier finishes on some things. Helps if I take the VTOLs off here.
Yeah, that does make a difference.
Let's give us a little bit of afterburners here. select this guy, hit R to route. There we go. Come on, Mr. Raffy. She's so big. There you go. Cruise control off. Speed limiter down. So after we get done unloading here, I'll do my Twitch break and let my dogs out for my last time of the night.
Bethler's nice and lit up tonight from the planet. I hate it when it's completely dark.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you know the station and know how it's laid out, and I feel for players that have never been to Tressler and it's completely pitch black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then you're just tabbing and pinging left and right just to see where you're at. Okay, I'm just gonna go to my Moby glass because I don't think she's gonna listen to the other ones. Friends, Port Tressler. Ooh, Medpen Rescue Run. Love. That is a song that sticks in your head. I actually, one night, just jumped out of bed and started making notes for like doing a music video for it, like different shots, and I think that would be kind of cool to do. That would be a lot of work. Bet you thought we were going in too fast.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I got us. A few tricks up my sleeve.
You've been used to flying a Super Hornet for the last couple of days. So.
I got to figure out pretty good for switching to nav to yep.
SCM.
Yep. SCM, and then it's all good. Touchdown. We'll be okay. With the med pen in your hand, it's a med pen rescue run. It is just so damn catchy. There's a pill for
I
that.
find myself jamming to some of your stuff on your album, and then also some of the stuff I've written. My wife told me today one of the songs she hears me playing that I made. She caught it as an earworm.
There's one on top of it. One thing I wish they would do for the raft is fix it so when you snap like a single or a 4SU box, it snaps to the top.
Yep. Or one SU box.
Yeah. So everything goes right to the top, then you can kind of fill her out from there instead of having to try to hold Django to get it in. Okay. Should be clear.
Should be good. All right.
Yeah, this blue or purple paint is my favorite. It sadly it does take place of the white and gray.
Cold winds blow, icy streets aglow. Skyscrapers
So I think that was the.
future
Yep.
All right.
shines in the heart of
What do we have?
the city beats so loud. New
All
Babbage is
right.
calling. It's a tech lovers crowd. From the tram lines to the neon lights, the rush is on under frozen skies. Generations here, we're moving fast. Microtech calling, make it last. It's Microtech rush hour in the snow and ice. Lights are flashing, everything feels so nice. On the streets of New Babbage, we're alive tonight. Microtech rush hour.
Well, while you are doing your break time, I think I'm going to call it a night. I had a long day. I've got a longer one tomorrow.
Sounds good, guy. Thanks for hanging.
Sure. Thanks for having me on your stream.
Oh, anytime.
All right, Kane.
Hey, guy.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds good. Have a good night. You.
Bye.
Okay, let's go ahead and close that. That could be your first org event, making the med pen video, right? I still haven't done that yet. Some point this month. Just still kind of trying to figure it out because I stream Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. So we could do like an org event. I suppose maybe like Friday night stream or something like that. And weekends would be kind of hit or miss. Depending on what I have going on over the weekend. Okay, so we're gonna find. Be nice if we could find one going. Here to Everest. Station path. So I did finish the phase 2 of the what the Save Stanton event is going on in Pyro right now. So the missions that come up after that are you can basically doing bounties, I guess, where you basically just have to go to a certain spot by the asteroid field, and you can either do the Citizens Prosperity ones, or you can do the Slicers or whatever it is. But after you've completed it, those missions don't give you anything except for they start. I think the one starts at 179k, and then they basically finish one and they keep on doubling or something like that. They get progressively. The more you do, the more money they give you. Oh. I can see us doing a lot of things in the org for science, as we say. Okay, it's cool. Yeah, so if they could just at some point where you could sort by station that you're at least at the top, would be awesome. It's probably a needle in the haystack trying to find one going specifically from here to Everest, but Genie. Oh, for goodness gracious. Anybody have any fun plans coming up for the weekend? 2 days away now. Tressler to New Babbage. No, we'll do this one. Track. Then I'm gonna pull the cargo up. That's right, last time I was there I didn't look to see if so I ended up replacing the Gatlings on my Super Hornet and put repeaters on there, and then I wanted to go back and test out the Gatling. And they ended up disappearing on me out of the inventory. So apparently it's a known bug. So I'm going to throw my dogs out for their last potty and breaks. So if you guys are new to the channel, that's very cool. That's Katie and Sam, my two kids with fur. And I'm going to crank the music up for you guys, and I will be back in about 6 minutes.
Feel the luck, it's the perfect run. Gather round, let the feast begin. Ships are glowing, racing in. From the moons to the distant stars, we're united no matter how far. We've been waiting for this moment to rise, to shine, to feel alive. In the festival of lights and laughter, together we'll take flight. Red lights in the sky, we're dancing tonight. The red festival's here, it's shining so bright. Celebration all around, we're ready to soar. In the stars, in the dreams, we want more, more, more. Red lights in the sky, we're racing so high. From crusader to micro tech, let's touch the sky. Luck is on our side, we're flying above. In the red festival, we find our love. Feasting and fun, it's all around. A new year's here, let's hear the sound. Take your ship, let's make our mark. Racing through space, we'll light the dark. 1,000 voices, we're all the same. From Stanton to Hurston, it's all a game. Traditions old, but new ones we'll make. In the red festival, we've got what it takes. We've been waiting for this moment to rise, to shine, to feel alive. In the festival of lights and laughter, together we'll take flight. Red lights in the sky, we're dancing tonight. The red festival's here, it's shining so bright. Celebration all around, we're ready to soar. In the stars, in the dreams, we want more, more, more. Red lights in the sky, we're racing so high. From sun to micro tech, let's touch the sky. Luck is on our side, we're flying above. In the red festival, we find our love. In the wheel, take a chance, it's the perfect time to dance. Gifts and cheers, a new year to start. In the red festival, we'll play our part. Red lights in the sky, we're dancing tonight. The red festival's here, shining so bright. Celebration all around, we're ready to soar. In the stars, in the dreams, we want more, more, more. Red lights in the sky, we're racing so high. From crusader to micro tech, let's touch the sky. Luck is on our side, we're flying above. In the red festival, we find our love. Red lights in the sky, come take my hand. In the red festival, we'll make our stand. It's a new year, and we're ready to fly. Red lights in the sky, we'll reach for the sky. Under steel skies, where the smoke never clears. Factory lights flicker through the haze of our fears. The metro's packed, but the streets feel cold. Chasing dreams, but the story's been sold. The towers stand high, but they're crumbling inside. The workers are awake and they're no longer denied. The ground shaking loud, feel the power ignite. There's a fire rising under Loville's night. Right at Lowville, the city's on fire. Breaking the chains, we're climbing higher. Can't hold us down, we're taking it all. answering the call. They tell us to wait, but the time's running out. We've had enough of this endless doubt. In the shadows, the truth's shining bright. We're standing tall, ready for the fight. The towers stand high, but they're crumbling inside. The workers are awake and they're no longer denied. The ground shaking loud, feel the power ignite. There's a fire rising under Lowville's night. Riot at Lowville, the city's on fire. Breaking the chains, we're climbing higher. Can't hold us down, we're taking it all. Riot at Lowville, we're answering the call. We won't fade away, we'll rise from the ground. We'll tear down the walls and make a new sound. The revolution's here, can't you hear the roar? Riot at Lowville, we're coming for more. Riot at Lowville, the city's on fire. Breaking the chains, we're climbing higher. Can't hold us down, we're taking it all. Riot at Lowville, we're answering the call. Riot at Lowville, we're breaking the chains. No more silence, no more pain. Riot at Lowville, it's time to rise. We'll light up the sky. Together we'll fly.
And we're back. Whoops, we're not going offline. There we go. Okay, we're gonna.
Floating through the starlit
There we go. Finish uploading.
in a ship with minor stains.
I love the raft, especially if you're just doing solo.
Coffee in a
For loading,
zero
unloading, I
G.
think it's the easiest one.
Living simple, wild and
It was
free.
definitely worth the investment.
Galaxy overhead the same. Counting planets like a game. No rush, yet no one.
Just make sure you pick up the larger hauling missions that have the 8 SCU. When I initially started, I grabbed a bunch of 1 SCU missions. Do not recommend it, because you'll be spending hours. So if you get a 1 SCU crate, you'd think it would pop up to the top. It does not. It pops up on the bottom half, so you have to try to get them up and over. If you want to talk about a time suck.
Scattered in the hull, echoes in a cosmic lull. Radio chatter, it's faint. Out here, no complaints.
Nice, good, chill song. So, for those of you that are joining us late and new to the stream, I put together Stanton Radio. It's available YouTube Music, Apple Music, Spotify, all the major outlets. And I just published my 3rd album, and I've been creating it for people like myself and you guys that are out on the verse doing activities. You guys can kind of put your own playlist together to kind of give you that other little sense of immersion when you're out. And I think in I'm not gonna say by the weekend, but next week I will have another album out. That'll make 4, and that'll be more pyro related music. So let's see, that's it for there. Let's go load ourselves up.
Living simple in the stars.
And make sure you always stand clear of the ramp because it will crush you.
Just me and me, the
May have happened to me a few times for science.
silence of the night.
Got my joysticks here. Okay, I for the engines.
Lights go dim, alarms ring loud. The system's burning under a shroud. Pirates rise, chaos in their wake. We fight for Stanton, no lives to forsake.
We'll set our
Engines roar,
jump point here once we get out.
clear. Through the void we cast our fear. Every ship,
Let's
every
throw our
soul
VTOLs
alive.
off.
Together we'll defend what's mine. Stanton under siege we stand.
That could be the microtech. Yep, there we go.
In the shadow of the stars our hope is found. Through the fire
That's a beautiful view, isn't it, guys?
can see. Rising stronger, Stanton under siege.
Get a better shot.
Trade routes crumble, stations fall. But we won't yield, we'll answer the call.
If you guys haven't been to Pyro yet, I definitely recommend checking out Bloom. Absolutely beautiful planet to explore.
System's fate lies in our hands. Arm the turrets, fuel the fleet. Victory's pulse in every heartbeat. From every corner, we'll unite to take back.
Let's throw some
Stanton
afterburners
through the
on
night.
here.
Stanton under siege, we stand our ground. In the shadow
So the raft, you can add 2 gimbal mounts below and put in 2 more weapons
we won't
if you want to.
rising stronger, Stanton under siege. In the chaos, heroes are born. Through the void, we weather the storm. Their banners fly, but we'll break free for Stanton's future, for unity. Stanton under siege will light the way.
And of course, there has to be a cloud
Through the
literally right in front of
darkness,
us.
we'll seize the day.
We're gonna throw our VTOLs on because we're gonna start slouching here a little bit.
A tale of pride. Together we'll defend.
Where's the
side
towers
by
at? There they are.
side. Under siege, but not for long. Stanton rises, bold and strong. We'll rebuild.
And I always jump into SCM mode, burn off some speed.
Our
There we go.
system, our home.
Okay, so this one's gonna be orientated the other way. So
In the night we chase the gleam, sailing through the cosmic stream. Hand in hand, no turning back, navigating through the black.
So I'll bring my speed limiter down quite a bit. Then for the raft, I usually
Stars
try to get as close as I can. Bring the speed limiter down even more.
in this journey full
And here we go.
of light.
Start bringing her down.
Heartbeats sink like ticking
There we go.
clocks, floating past the asteroid rocks. We're flying high to put
Every time you go through that shield,
the starry sky.
it's always gonna kick you like you're hitting something.
Shooting
Spinorama here.
that fly.
we go.
These whispers stay the course. We'll find our way with cosmic
Okay,
force.
engines up.
Spacebound
While we're sitting here, let's go ahead and refuel.
roads, we're just stardust.
So landing services.
Parade. Nebula paint our path anew. In the
Oh, the old bug. There we go.
sky so blue. Holding
Jump out of our seats here.
endeavor, finding love that lasts forever. We're flying high to Port Tressler, through the Stanton stars.
We want to exit. Going down.
Stars come together, shooting past the nights that fly.
Got one down. Like I said, for solo, the raft is very easy to load and unload. Nice and fast, too. Oh, now I can go back a little bit further, I think. There we go. That looks better. One more. There we go.
Floating in the cosmic sea, lights of Port Tressler calling me. Galaxy whispers down the line, stellar paths we intertwine. Hand in hand through nebula haze. Starlit
Definitely a
clouds
nice,
and
chill,
cosmic
relaxing vibe
waves.
tonight after
Spin in silent
spending the last
lost
12 hours
in our
over in Pyro to try to get that other phase of the missions done. Definitely a test of patience. The cargo missions are really easy, right, for phase 1 of it. Phase 2, either gotta clear out settlements, or you can do the protect a ship. So I did 5 of the protect a ship. 6th one I could not do because it's way too many enemies coming in. So I ended up finishing it off with just raiding one of the outposts, clearing it out. But if you do the protect a ship, it is currently bugged. So you get your mission marker. It's going to be 50 or more gigamiles, gigamommies, however you want to call it. So you spend probably about 10 minutes in quantum. And then when you get there, because you can't go on the actual marker itself, so you have to pick somewhere close next to it. We are all clear. Because you can't jump to the actual mission marker. So you have to, once you get to the closest marker to it, you have to hit the tilde button and select quit. Or type in quit. And then you have to basically load up the game. It'll put you back where you're at, and then the mission marker will work. So it's definitely a trial of patience. Let's see. I don't think we left anything behind on that one. But we're good. So before we head out and make our way back to Everest, I'm gonna check to see if my Gatling guns are here for my wingtips. Nope, they are not.
Stepping in the cockpit, feeling alive. Got my pen roll suit, now it's time
So I put my pyro repeaters that I got from the Safe Stanton on my Super Hornet, and did that here at New Babbage, and then tested them out, and then one that tested back with the Gatling guns, and my Gatlings from my wingtips disappeared into the void. So, oh, wrong way. Got the joysticks here. So U for power, I for the engines. And do this for science. If you don't have your VTOLs down, you are not going to be able to take off with the raft. You need that thruster. Hey, Pagan. Linux, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? How are you doing tonight? Oh, Bindover, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that. And Katie will thank you as well. That's one of my kids with fur. She is my baby girl. Definitely appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Hey, Skeety West. Thank you for the follow. Katie will thank you as well. Appreciate you guys smashing the support over there on Twitch. Thank you so much. So I'm finishing up my stream. We're gonna quantum back to Everest, land and set our spawn point over there. But we've been running cargo. And for those of you that just came in, I'm gonna plug on YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music. I did start a Stanton radio. For everybody, it's copyright free. You guys can go through and make your lists to customize kind of what you're doing for activities on the verse. Give you that extra little bit of immersion. Man, cargo actually worked. Time to buy lottery tickets. Yeah, we didn't have any issues tonight. It's been fantastic, right? What is this guy? Do I need to worry about him? No, I do not. Okay, so pull up our maps while we're going. EV for Everest. And I always just hit R to route. And we are still in atmosphere, so... There we go. Take cruise control off, drop that speed limiter down. And just make that jump. Yeah, I haven't run cargo in quite a while. And yeah, it's been flawless. I'm knocking on wood right now. Wasn't it? Unfortunately, it pulled us, you know, when we were quantum jumping. But yeah, that was, I noticed that. I'm like, can I cancel it? Could have been a never-ending story song time to go through the clouds. However, I think that would have taken forever with the raft. I suppose for you too, with your new graphics card and setup, I'm sure the graphics are just mouth-watering for you now, Mendy.
I feel the power deep inside. 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 I feel the po force unstoppable, will never hide.
I haven't looked. Did they drop a PTU patch tonight? Does anybody know?
Titans rise across the skies. In the silence, hear my cry. Through the storm, I stand my ground. The Titans roar, shakes
You haven't wanted to say it, but it's definitely one of those don't know what you're missing until you have moments. Sure.
in the Titan. I'll show.
Have you, I think I might ask before, but have you checked out Bloom yet over on Pyro? I know you posted your video for your first quantum jump. That was not first, but your quantum jump. I'm torn. So when I did my first jump in the PTU to Pyro, the wormhole was rounder, faster, and longer. And I jumped after they, I don't want to say nerfed it. I guess they did kind of nerf it. It's shorter. You don't, and it feels a lot slower. And I kind of prefer the way they had it originally and stuff. Because, oh my goodness, the first time I jumped over, I'm sure like everybody else, I mean, my hair was standing up on my arms. It was just a big adrenaline rush. It was nice. Just men, just filling everyone. Your GTX 1080 of 7 years died recently, so you upgraded to a 1070 Super. Sorry, 4070 Super. You just jumped. Haven't spent much time in Pyro. Yeah, when you get a chance, head to Bloom. It's gorgeous. Skeet, you're still rocking your 1070 Ti? Wow. It's awesome. Still cooling down here. Come on, there we go. Got one more hop, skip, and a jump. How was Pagan's stream tonight? What you guys? What do you do over in the verse? You're framing your 1080. Much to your wife's dismay. So you're still looking for that lakefront property then, Mend? With the gazebo and the flowers? Or are you gonna settle for custom-made flower boxes? So what I usually do is I just stick to one of the centers over here from the spokes. And typically, no matter where I'm at, Sloppy Toppy, that's a good name. And then it'll always put me at one of those spokes that's the farthest distance away from me. That's just the way it works. Okay, let's switch over to SCM mode. Tilt up here, rotate, and that should put us right in prime position. Look at that, it's like I planned it. May have done it a few times. Okay, let's call ATC max Q. I wish it would tell you, right, maybe have a marker pop up for your HUD that had like a countdown on it, or at least tell you where it's going to be. So you can kind of line up and, but still stay out of the way for the person that's actually either leaving or landing. Neither you charmed her with your magic touch. Gotcha. So how are you liking the air cooling versus the liquid cooling? Is it a lot louder than what you had previously? I know before you had the liquid cooled, right? So I'm pretty sure they didn't make too much noise at all.
I'm packing up, leaving Earth behind.
Let's back up here just a little bit. Some altitude.
Through the void with no fear, no sound. On a mission to the stars, I'm beauty bound. The Navy's marching, the Empire's bright. Faster than light, we take flight.
100 seconds.
When we rise, we stand. A future in our hands across the land. The galaxy's wide, the world is ours. Breaking through the dark, reaching for the stars. The you is calling, it's calling me. A place to belong where
Really?
we're meant to be.
Look at that.
I'm bound across the stars.
That has never happened.
Chasing who we are. From the earth to the sky so wide.
We usually get put on the far edge. But yeah, this new Love Struck paint on the raft, I think is my, excuse me, my new favorite. You know, I probably should have gone down to Area 18 because I got new skins there from doing the next series of the Pyro stuff. But looks we got 2 Zeuses. Maybe working on a baby Zeus. I don't know. So let's see, we'll just pivot nice and easy over. Or VTOL's on. So shift over to the left here a little bit. Let's bring that speed limiter down to almost nothing. And usually right when that MFD hits there, then we'll start our, it's kind of our descent. And we got a false door. So is this going to put us in our own hangar? Okay, something's not right. It's because my ship's... What is going on? Oh, I'm in somebody else's hangar. Okay, we're going full reverse here. You know, right? You can't make this up. For ending my stream. Oh shit. So I'm incapacitated. And I mean, I don't care if I lose my gear. I could log out, log back in. I could tilde quit, but it's gonna put me right where I'm at. That was a great demonstration, and we got all on video. This is gonna be definitely a YouTube short. Okay, so we're gonna have to backspace ourselves. We are Kevorkian ourselves. Ugh. I'm a goner. Now typically this won't put me at Everest. This will put me, wow, back at the Pyro Gateway Station. What the... I saw the light. And my spawn point was specifically Everest. Actually, I got my weapons from Pyro here, I believe. Or no, I left my Pyro from today. A little bit of looting I did. Oh, all my stuff? Nope, this is stuff I already had here. Yeah, I'll leave that stuff here just in case I need it. Grab a bed pen because you never know. This surprise the station didn't revive you, right? How awesome of an animation would it be if they put something in there where the people, you get like a little bit of a cutscene and you see people coming running out with the gurney to load you. Do I have anything here that I can grab? I have the vulture. I'm gonna leave that here though. Aurora, Mira Pulse. Yeah, let's grab that. We'll take this back to Area 18. I haven't seen that pulse in my hangar for quite a while. Oh, never mind. It's a ground vehicle. Yeah, we're gonna take the long way. It's late for me. Dragonfly? No. That was funny. We're not gonna take a rock. We'll store that. Let's rate him. Let's just grab the Hornet. I've been flying that pretty much the last 2 days. Man, LL, the med team comes out to revive you and the police arrest you for trespassing. That's awesome. That would be hilarious. I like that. Okay, we got 2 minutes to look at hangars. Exciting stuff. Get rid of that global chat because a lot of people can't be adults. So what do I have here? You know what? Make use of this time and we're just stack ammo. Because it's exciting to watch. It's exhilarating. Okay, that took 5 seconds. So yeah, like I said, it started last night about 8, I think, doing the second phase over in Pyro. And cargo missions, like I said, are great. I just did the ones that went to, it starts with an M. I don't remember what the name of the station is. But you can do basically station to station for those with like 0 risk unless you get interdicted. Or somebody wants to light you up right when you get to the station. After that, I did 5 of the protect a ship. The 6th one I couldn't get. There's just so many enemies that spawn in, and 90% of them are fighters. So I ended up trying to do the ground mission, and it actually worked out. I did try to do a few of them earlier, and when I got there, everybody was dead, so I couldn't even complete any of those. So that one actually went pretty good. So you can take out, I got down to 18% for enemy concentration. So I took out, 86%? Just with my Hornet, with the guns. And then basically you just go land and take the rest of them out. But Copion do spawn there. ended up taking out 3. So, and that gave me my final thing to complete the phase, because 6 was probably the beefiest ship I have is a Hornet. The Super Hornet, sorry. And you have to do all those missions solo. You can't share them or anything like that. I took the white Super Hornet paint off on there. I thought it looked nice, but the pinup girl it could have been, I think, rendered a lot cleaner. It didn't give me the World War II bomber art. I mean, the pose and stuff, sure, but the art just didn't do it for me. Oh, that's a good glove. Landing gear up. Is it not? I didn't see a Q thing pop up, so let's try comms. Because it seems not to be liking. There we go. So that's going there. Let's head to area ARE, or find area 18. R to route. Pin up of Katie. Big fan of airplanes, especially World War II. I always just appreciated the bomber art. The planes too, but there we go. Then Sunday, Zenny, we were talking on Discord. He was doing one thing, I was doing another, and I'm like, you know, I want to try a contested zone. So he indulged me because he doesn't really typically like doing PvP. And we did a contested, uncontested zone. Or an uncontested, contested zone. So none of the elevators were working to get down to your ships. So I jumped in to the contested zone. No AI, no players. Zen came over. We went in the first time, and there was one person in just a noob suit and a pistol. We took him out, and then after that, for the next 4 hours, we had free reign. So we found the drug labs. We got acquainted with making the security keys, where to find extra fuses and stuff. And by the end of the night, we had made it all the way to the end. So all the ship components, all the weapons there, the cargo elevator there to drop everything down. It was pretty cool. The drug labs are pretty neat. There are a lot of lockers you can open up. And tons of guns. I think at the end I did find an XL1 drive. There's a bunch of weapons, a bunch of coolers, parts up on the shelves. So it was cool. It was cool to kind of experience that for the first time with like no risk, right? And be able to kind of have free reign to explore. That'll probably absolutely never happen again. But man, when I found those parts, did they go into your inventory, or do you have to drop them in an elevator? So there's a big cargo elevator. So I threw a bunch of stuff in, lowered it down, and went right to my inventory. And then Zen did the same thing, and then he lowered his down, and his went into his inventory. So you can kind of separate stuff out that way. Always look for the blinky blinkies.
We don't need a mansion, we don't need a throne. Got our own kind of kingdom where the stars have flown. Rugged and steady, we're made to survive. With the heart of a warrior, we're ready to drive. No glitter, no glam, just the work and the grind. With the cutlass and the crew, we're one of a kind.
Wasn't too bad. I think there's only like 2 or 3 security doors we had to do. And it's just basically fuses for doors, and but it was really cool. I like how they had everything laid out. That was very conducive, I guess you could say, for PvE or PvP. Okay, let's switch over to SCM. Run off a little bit of speed. So it should be right in front of us or right down below. There it is. And why did they have to put 2 pillars right in front of where you want to go? So let's get some space out here. Let's grab that speed limiter down here. Level off. Try We're way close. Oh, yeah. There we go. That should be good enough. Love this game. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's power down. So there's one thing I haven't checked out is I haven't looked at the new weapon I got for doing the whatchamacallit, the doohickey. And I think I got a paint for my vulture backwards. Other way. I am Polish. And for your viewing pleasure, we have our bedroom set out. We have our love ficus. And apparently somebody's been in here. There's some pillows moved. I don't have a blue light. So I guess we'll just hope for the best, right? So store that. So I know the Zeus had a new paint for it. So let's claim the seal. Paid expedite. I think it's just like a purple paint. Did I see? I thought I could have sworn I saw a pillow over here. We got our little stand, the Red Festival. Let's see what else. Actually, let's go all the way to the end. There it is. There's my other love seeker. So we got a Zeus paint, Carrick paint, Cutter paint, and a Pisces Citizens paint. For doing that, the second phase of Pyro. But I've noticed a lot of things have just been missing, and I think a lot of people are having that as well, where they're missing stuff, subscriber gear, all that stuff for rewards you earned in-game, missing out of their inventories. Like, I have no idea how I got fire extinguishers. I did not go on a fire extinguisher rampage. But there should be like another bed in here in case I have company. We want Donna read it. Sometimes they won't show up there, but they'll show in the cargo elevator. It's kind of a 50-50 shot. So let's see where we at here for time. 37 seconds. And there is talk that one of the patches coming up is going to have one of the cargo elevators. You'll be able to use it as a vehicle hangar. Yeah, your Taurus is missing its drone. Gotcha. Okay, so let's go to our Moby. Let's go to vehicles. And there's CL. Liveries. I do like the Love Struck on there. So here's a Citizens for Prosperity Garnet livery. Let's see what that looks like. I bet it's hilarious, all the nice and romantic. I know I want to play some Barry White, but I know I'll definitely get a copyright strike for that. Oh, I don't have the... We need to remedy that pillow. Then we'll throw on a tractor beam. If we can find them. The one up there is a mining laser, so there we go. So 5, there we go. Let's fix this. That should have been over. Hold down R and we can rotate. So if you hold down R, you can rotate with your mouse. If you use your mouse wheel, you can go left to right. So you get that extra special placement for your hard pillow. No! If you look at them this way, yeah. Like little butt cheeks. So this is the paint for doing the second phase for this missions over in Pyro. Meh. I mean, definitely right. It has the doll vibes and stuff like that. I guess you really can't see anything here, so let's see. Can I? How far can I go? Oh. We'll jump in real quick and do a view from the top down. And I think, is it Foxy Loxy or somebody was showing a video in a still that had that new RSI battleship or whatever was in the background. It's kind of a teaser. So let's come in here a little bit. A little bit closer. So yeah, I mean, it's nothing really much. Just a two-tone paint for your Zeus. I mean, it doesn't look horrible at all. Definitely, after you've used your Zeus for a while, it'll give that really nice weathered look too, if you don't repair it. Yeah, because I don't think you can even... Nope. So, I have no idea why all those fire extinguishers are there. Looks like I'm a collector. Go ahead and store this, and then we're gonna find somebody to raid over on Twitch. So, Zeus. The only reason I have the ES in here is the subscriber store thing. So let's go on store. I'll send you guys to my... Ooh, Medpen Rescue Run. I love this song. Also available on Stanton Radio by Tiny Home Gaming. Hey, Claire Burr. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Thank you for the support. Can you just say thank you too? That's my girl. Your day is just getting started. What time is it over? It's 11:25 here in the States. Where are you at over in Belarus? Let's see, who do we have? Hell. I don't think I can. Let's see if we can raid this person.
I know I'll be okay when I'm down, when I fall, I won't break. I know
Ever heard of Moo Hoodles? They stream astro sciences. I have not. I have not. So we're gonna raid Gabez, Star Citizen. But yeah, it was a good night on the verse. We did just wondering, yeah, no worries. So appreciate you guys hanging with us tonight. Appreciate the follows and support over there on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you can like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing, but it helps me in the algorithm over there. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for those of you that are new, from 8 to 11 or a little bit afterwards. And if you like the music that's in the background, you can head over to YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, all the outlets, and check out Stanton Radio by Tiny Home Gaming. So, hope you guys have a fantastic night. I'll be back in 2 days, which will be Friday. So, hope you guys have a great night, great day tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys Friday. Thanks for your time.